Hey, welcome to Flipping Out. Here, we take you on a journey of discovering different worlds in health and wellness. We are your hosts, Abby
and Connie, and so today will be our first actual informational episode, and we are going to be talking about addictions. And we chose this topic because originally we were going to post this episode in August as a way to talk about addiction is for the month of August, it's about addiction. So originally we were gonna raise awareness and then put this in August, but we were really caught up with school and tests, and because we just started school, senior year, am I right? So yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna post this in September, which is probably right now when you're listening to it.
Okay, so as Connie said, we are raising aware about addictions, but personally, we all got our own addiction. Personally, I have struggled with a wide range of addictions, ranging from K-dramas to the actors of those K-dramas to the members of K-pop groups. And Connie, what about you?
Well, for me, more like this is when I was little, but I had a weird addiction with Pokemon cards. Like, I had a huge collection of it, and at some point, I even made money from selling it. But we all know about your little addiction with Korean people and Asian people in general.
I can't help it, okay? They're very hot.
You know what? It's, like, relatable. It's valid.
I know.
It's valid.
Thank you. See? Someone gets me. With that, there are okay. With that, there are tons of addictions out there. But on a more serious note, some addictions can cause a variety of struggles, which jeopardize the true health of an individual and their future prosperity. Addiction can range from gambling, alcohol, drugs, smoking, porn, sex, and internet.
Yeah, so with that, we actually do have an article that Abby actually found this out. And, we're just going to go ahead and take a little bit listen of this story just to see how other people's dealt with this and, the resolution from it.
So this story was authored by Dylan McClernand, and he basically wrote a story about a girl named Gina who, unfortunately, her story is it's soul touching. It really touches you, and it just makes you not cry, but want to be aware of what you're doing and what you're putting into your body. So, in Gina's story, she described it as she started using when she was only 13, and then continued using until she was 33.
Oh, God.
And one of the saddening things of her story is that in 2005, she was getting high and then fell 20 feet and broke her back and her wrist. And by then, she was only 70 pounds.
Wow.
I know. Okay. And the really saddening part of it, I guess, was that her family was preparing for her funeral. And was like, she even told her mom, like, I'm going to die. It's my destiny. I'm going to die. I'm sorry that I let you down.
Wait, was she, like, paralyzed because she broke her back?
I don't think so, no. Because, like, although she broke her back, I think it was, like, it was able to be fixed by surgery, of course. But it really just, like, it traumatized her, and it made her kind of realize that, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the life I'm supposed to live, Because it's kind of that snap that brings you back into reality. So,
I think, like, we all, but I think we do all have that one moment that's like, wow, it is really worth living because there's just so many things that we haven't done before. And, I think that we shouldn't just let that one thing, that one bad habit or thing that's going on to, ruin that, because we have so much more to see. Like, there's so much things going on in the future and so much potential out there for the world. And yeah, I feel like, well, is she doing better now, or?
Well, she has like a good, strong support system, and her family is very loving people. They really just, as she says, she's like, thank God for my family. One thing that breaks my heart is that I was not able to be there for my family as much as I feel I should have been. And that really just tells you that, like, although I know some people are struggling with like their family supporting them, but there's always someone who's behind you and is backing you up. But
Yeah, I think I guess finding support in some sort of way will always help, because you always have someone there to push you to be a better version of yourself, rather than, fighting this alone. Even if it's like a friend, maybe a really good friend, or finding like some sort of help, like therapy maybe, or if you don't have like good family support back there, as long as you have someone there that you can trust, I feel like that's always a great way to grow from it.
yeah, I really feel like you said, like having a friend or a parent or a teacher or like your tutor, having someone in behind you is always the best thing. Like, if Connie can help me with my freaking K-pop addiction anytime. So, yeah. But
not because I understand you, more than some of the other people out there.
yeah, but like, on a more serious note, it's really very helpful just to like, it always leads to that point where someone snaps back and just realizes that what they're doing is not how they want to live. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think motivation also plays a big part here, because you want some sort of little spark that kind of motivates you, or I guess like find a point in life, like a little piece of spark that kind of guides you back to having like a normal life. But then again, there are some people that just, they like can't help with the addiction. Like, they just, they're kind of like, sometimes they're forced onto this, and even if they try to find help, like, they can't. There are certain situations that do become like that.
Yeah. And just like for everyone, like if anyone's listening, like there are some hotlines and some support groups that are seeking for you to come to them, and they can help you with therapy, rehab, and just advice that really would change your life. SMHSAS's national helpline at 1-800-662-HELP, also known as the Treatment Referral Routing Service, can really just help you and push you into that way where you're not going down that path that you currently are, but going towards your future of succeeding. Along with that, we have the online treatment locator, where you send your zip code via text message at 435-748 help for you to find help near you. And you can read more about that at Help for You text messaging service.
And I guess we're also here too, because it's just us. We're not like too much of a social person, but I guess if you guys want help and want to talk to us, we're always here. We have our email.
Our email is theflippingoutpodcast, all together, no caps, at gmail.com. So if you need any support, any advice, or just someone to talk to, we're always here. And we're not very judgy people, so don't feel any stress or any sort of barrier that you have to have.
Yeah, and I guess like with also like helping with the whole addiction thing, we can also you can also find some distractions to do. You can find like a movie to watch, listen to our podcast, find some shows like Abby, and get addicted to some K-drama. And I know, what else, Abby?
Or like go on your Instagram For You page and just scroll and scroll, and you find some like very nice looking things.
But yeah, if you guys ever need any help, you guys can always contact us. If you find yourself if you find us not replying to your emails, you guys can also find us on our Instagram, which I also forgot the ad. I think it's I don't remember what it is.
It's flippingout.podcast. No caps. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're hoping to like build a community on there too, and just meet more people, maybe potentially even collab with some other podcasters. Yeah,
Maybe also like we'll bring on guests, like we'll bring on some of my friends who have different views, different perspectives, and different, honestly, opinions. And also our friends are like wide ranging people, so it's a good thing to have, you know what I mean? Just to have different opinions.
got a pretty good little humor there, so it won't be like super serious the entire time, like us right now in this episode. But if you guys like this sort of episode type thing, let us know. Email us. And if you guys don't like something, email us too, so we have some improvements. And I think there's like a link, like a thing on Spotify where you can put we're gonna ask a question and you guys can respond to it. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to Flipping Out. Once again, we're your host, Connie
and Abby.
And remember, every episode is an opportunity to learn, grow, and explore.
So let's get started.